Welcome students to Thakur Vidya Mandir High School and Junior College. Today we are going to start with chapter number 1, Introduction to Partnership and Partnership Final Account in Bookkeeping and Accountancy. Students, already we have studied final account of a sole proprietor in 11th standard. But sole proprietor, it has its own limitations such as limited capital, limited managerial ability, unlimited liability, no stability, absence of specialization, etc. Hence, when a business is to be set up on a scale which needs more capital and involves more risk, two or more persons come together to run it. They agree to share the capital, the management, the risk and profit of business. Such mutual relationship between on an agreement amongst these persons is termed as partnership. So let us understand the meaning of partnership. Meaning of partnership is it is an organization where there is an association of two or more persons coming together to carry on a business with a view to share profit or losses. Here partners they come together to do trading activity with an intention to earn profit. It is a voluntary association and mutual understanding between the partners. Next topic is features of partnership. There are 9 features. Number 1, agreement. Second, number of partners. Third, lawful business. Fourth, sharing of profit and losses. Fifth, unlimited liability. Sixth, registration. Seventh, joint ownership and management. Eighth, principal and agent. Ninth, dissolution. Let us understand features of partnership in detail. The first point is agreement. Partnership is a result of agreement between partners. It could be written or oral. Written agreement is preferred as it can be used in the court of law as a proof. Here agreement is very important for the partners because it mentions all the rules and regulations of partnership. So if in future partners they are going to face any legal issues, they can present this agreement as a proof. Second point is number of partners. In partnership, minimum 2 partners and maximum 50 according to Companies Act 2013, which is amended in 2014. Now, number of partners, it depends on the nature of business activity. If partners, they require more capital, they can increase the number of partner. They can admit any partner if they want regarding capital or for any managerial ability. So as per the nature of the business, they can increase the number of partners. Next, point number 3, lawful business. Business undertaken by partnership should be lawful. It does not permit any illegal business as per the Act. Here students, whenever partners they are doing the business, it should be lawful, permission given by the Constitution as well as per the partnership date. Any illegal activity, smuggling, dacoity or theft among the partner is not called a partnership business. It should always be a lawful. Next, point number 4, sharing of profit and losses. The purpose of partnership is to earn maximum profit. Partners have to share profit and losses according to the ratio given in the agreement. If the agreement is silent about the ratio, then profit and losses sharing will be equal. Now this point is important to remember because when we are going to solve the sum, we have to understand that ratio of partnership, it should be given in this sum. But if the question is silent, they did not mention anything about the ratio, in that case, we have to distribute profit or losses among all the partners equally. The next feature is unlimited liability. The liability of partners is unlimited, joint and several. It means if assets of business is not sufficient to pay liabilities, then personal property of partners can be used. In this case, if partners are going to be suffer huge losses, to pay that loss, forcefully they have to sell their personal property also to pay those losses. So this point, it shows that this is the main drawback for the partnership. Now the next point is registration. Registration of partnership firm is compulsory only in Maharashtra with effect from 1st April 2005. So when we are going to talk about the partnership firm in Maharashtra, it is mandatory, compulsory that first they have to register their business. Otherwise, that business is going to be considered as illegal business. The next point is joint ownership and management. Now, in this point, each partner is joint owner. Each partner is joint owner means collectively they all are the owners because they have brought their own capital into the business. And further is jointly responsible for the management of firm. Here, all the partners are going to distribute their work as per the potential, as per the skill that they are having. So, they all are jointly responsible for managing their business. The next point is point number 8, principal and agent. Now, in these features, partners they are performing dual function. They are working as a principal also, they are observer also, and they are just doing work on behalf of the firm. So, a partner act as a principal of the firm. With outsider and with other partner, he acts as an agent. Next, the last one, dissolution. Dissolution means winding up of the company. The business is going to be dissolved. There are many reasons for winding up of the company. Now, here a partnership firm can be dissolved through agreement between the partner. In this case, if their partnership business has been started as per the agreement, so it is going to be dissolved when the agreement will get over. In other cases, if one of the partner he dies, automatically the partnership is going to be dissolved. Or if partner they wanted to get retirement from the business by giving proper notice of 14 days, they can quit from the business. And other case is if the partner, one of the partner is going to become insolvent and other partner they don't want to carry the business, again the business is going to be dissolved. So here we have studied all 9 features of partnership. Students, just now we have done features of partnership. These features are important because based on these features, we have some objective questions also, and here some assignment that I'm going to give you. Do you agree or disagree? And answer in one sentence only. Thank you students, and please take care.